for me.
Yes, yes. I have to, because I told you that I was waiting for the direction from the HOD.
Yeah.
Contacted me, and I had to weigh out what would happen, and decided to avoid my time at this time.
Is this time okay for you, Mwalimu, or much earlier time is better for you?
I don't know how is your Saturday is, because that is what I was proposing. If possible, we could be making a bit early.
Yeah. Otherwise, if it's okay, even 8 o'clock your time there is good for me. Or
8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. That is the Kenyan time, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's too early for you. You want to relax.
No, that is, do you mean 8 p.m. or 8 a.m.?
No, 8 a.m. over there. 8 a.m. over there is 2 p.m. here.
Yeah. For me, that is very convenient for me.
Okay.
Class in the morning. It's only that I didn't know we ought to have a class in the morning, but I will get back to and or how is your time? Do you have another class on a Saturday morning?
No, I don't have any other class on Saturday morning, only French. I was planning to have a class on Saturday for the food production, but the teacher apparently cannot make it. So I will try to find out the best convenient time for both of us.
Okay, fine. So yes. I think moving forward, we'll be having class in the morning, not in the evening.
Yeah. That would be very good, because right now it is 11 p.m. So by the time this class finishes up, it will be 2 in the morning.
Yeah. So that one. So let's just see what we can do for now.
Okay.
I don't think we can go up to that time.
Yeah.
We'll just maybe meet 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours.
Yeah, sure. That would be good, Molly. And then next week we try to link up and see if
for me, I thought maybe on Saturday also you work and do it, because I was in fact I had proposed to meet you in the morning.
Okay.
Information is coming from you. I think.
That's perfect, Mwalimu. That's perfect. 8 o'clock, if you're okay, then for me it is okay.
I prefer having classes in the mornings, especially.
Oh, good. Okay, I understand.
Even Kenyan time, if you were to have class 2 hours, it means that this class is going to end at 8, right?
Yeah.
Yes. At 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we can go with that. So God willing.
Okay.
We can
good.
Okay. So,
good, Mwalimu.
So I want us to proceed from where we left it, but before then, I like reminding ourselves of what we learned last time. We were talking about the alphabet, which I took you through the part of this language. So it's very important for us to remind ourselves of the same. So I'm going to share my screen. So I'm sure you can see the screen.
Yeah.
It is loading. Good. Yeah. That color is okay. You can see through?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, so we talked about the French alphabet. So we have got the letters you can see on your left hand. Then the next column is the international phonetic alphabet sound, then as in English. So you see, I always say that you can use the language you already speak to help you understand a new language. So in terms of sound, you know where there's a different, where there's no different. What do you say in French? What are you supposed to say in English? But the important thing is okay? Yeah, so most of the time I don't like going with the English direction. I like just minimizing it to the sound, the French sound.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about the French alphabets, and I did say that for you to learn any language, the most important thing is learning the components of the language, and that one starts with the letters. Letters
Yeah.
to get a word. That word produces a certain sound. So basically, as you've seen from the portal, we are talking about the pronunciation. So
Yeah.
by the end, well, I believe we'll manage to wind up with this, so that you see how we're supposed to read in French as time goes by. So let's remind ourselves very fast. We said you can
Yeah.
see how it's written. So we say maybe just, can you just go through them?
Okay. The first letter. Okay. A, B, C, D, U, F, E,
G,
J, K, L, N,
Ash.
Ash. Yeah. Ash for H. Ash.
Then E.
E. Just hold on. M.
Just refer to your
M.
answer.
Yeah.
So after letter
M.
you've jumped J and K.
Oh, okay. Let me refer to my printout. Just hold on. Yeah. Okay, let me go through my printout. Okay. A, B, C, D, D, U, F, J, H, E, Z, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q.
For you see, like we write quill.
Yeah.
Like this. Q.
R, S, T, Y, V for V,
We say
W,
W.
We
say V, W.
V, X, Y, Z.
Z, yes. So we say A, B,
A,
B,
B,
D,
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 B,
U,
U,
F,
F,
J,
J,
H,
H,
E,
E,
G,
G,
K,
K,
L,
L,
M,
M,
N,
N,
O,
O,
P,
P,
Q,
Q,
R,
R,
S,
S,
A,
E,
U,
N,
B,
B,
W,
W,
X,
X,
Y,
Y,
Z.
Z.
So those are the French letters, and we want to
Yeah.
extract vowels. Last time, I think I took you through the French vowels, so semi-vowels. So we have got the French vowels. They are, let me change this to small letters, lowercase. Yes, so we have got the French vowels. We have got A,
R,
E,
R,
E, O,
E, O.
then Y. So these are what we call the French. I don't know if you're comfortable with that color. You can see.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I am comfortable with that. Yeah, red. Yeah, that's good.
Let me change it to black.
No, it's all right. I can
Okay.
see it. Yeah,
That's
good. It's okay.
So those are the French. The font is also fine.
Yeah, the font is fine.
Yeah, so we say A, E, O, U, then Y, just like I told you last time. I'm sure regardless of what you speak, at one point, I think you are taught E, O, E, O, something like that, okay? So
Right.
as E, but now letter U in French, you have to return the U, just as in English. So we say E, O, U, and then Y, where I said Y is the same as E, okay? So we say A, E, O, U, then Y. So these are the French simple vowel, okay? Simple vowels, okay? So it is very important for you to learn the French vowels because, as I said last time, I can't think of any word, even in English, which does not have a vowel. I don't know whether you can think of any word in English or I don't know other languages, but the languages I understand, the languages I speak, I've never come across a word that does not have a vowel, entire word without a vowel. So indeed, we say that the vowels play a very crucial role when it comes to reading of words. Including your name, Silvanus. It is S-Y, right?
Yeah, it is Y. Yeah, correct.
Now you see why is letter E.
Oh.
In that name. So that's the point I'm trying to make here, that in French, Y, unless it is at the beginning, Y is the same as letter E. You see that? So for example, if like you see, just if you have the word like reality written letter Y at the end, baby written at the end, society is written letter at the end. So Y is the same as letter E in French unless otherwise. And that time when it comes, I will tell you when that happens, okay? So those are simple vowels. So we talk about compound vowels. No, before I go there, sorry, I did mention to you last week, I did mention to you last week that the only vowel, those vowels I've highlighted there, the only vowel which is silent, the only vowel which is not pronounced, the only vowel which you will assume is not existing, yet it is there, is letter E. That is when it is a letter in a word. When you have a word, and then the final that word is letter E, as we say A. Not when you say A, I just want you to use them in French. So I will just say letter A. When I say A, when I say A, I mean A. When I say E, I mean E, as in I, okay? Okay. The word ink. You know, you don't say ink, okay?
Yeah, ink. Yeah.
So I said the only vowel, which is silent when it is the final letter, right? The final in a word is letter, let me put that in places, letter E, right? Letter E. We say again, I just want to continue that statement. It is still silent. It's still silent when followed by letter S. Okay. So meaning when you have a word where you have what the final is either letter E or ES, then indeed the two are silent, okay?
Silent.
Yeah, so when you talk about sample words, we have, for example, we say, for example, one like that. How will you read that? WL. How will you read that word in French? Remember the sound?
So,
Go ahead.
Sal.
Sal, yes, sal. Okay. We say sal. Okay. We say sal. Okay. Sal, as it is. Okay. That.
Tomat.
So you see, by that alone, you already have an idea that indeed that is how you're supposed to read that word in French. Why do I normally insist in this? You speak English. The language you already speak can help you to learn another language so long as you know how you're supposed to read that word. By the help of a dictionary, you know, you can do you want to know a certain word, you know a certain word in English, and then now you have a bilingual dictionary. So just by the help of a you know how to read it French, you can go an extra mile and learn so many things around, including all forms of greeting, because all these things, a good dictionary will always have whatever you want to, whatever information you are looking for.
Yeah.
Okay? In the internet also can help you perfect yourself because already you know how to relate. Okay, so we say sal. Okay. So those two words, and if you add letter S, there will be no effect in terms of what? Of pronunciation. They will be pronounced the same. With or without, that's why the statement I've written there, when letter S is the final and it is still having, even if you still add letter S, still remains the same in terms of pronunciation. So I believe that point is clear, right?
Yeah, that's clear.
Yes, so let me just add another example. How will you read that?
Telephone.
Telephone, you see, telephone. So I think, and then let me just add one with S. So I want to say, for example, how will you read that?
Avocat.
Avocat. We don't say avocate. We don't say avocat. We don't say avocat. No, avocat. With or without S. Okay. Now, the point I want to make here very fast is that now we also say that a consonant is not generally. We say generally. Okay. Generally, a consonant. A consonant only. I've not said always. I've said generally. Okay, because there are some exceptions. Okay, a consonant is only pronounced. It's only pronounced when there is. So I changed the language, so that will be W and Z. When there is a vowel after it. So meaning that in the absence of a vowel, that consonant is what? Is silent, okay? So sample words. Sample words, we have, sample words. Sample words there we have, for example, just like a word I'd written, we have that. So how will you read that word?
Avocat.
Avocat. Next.
Paris.
Paris. Next.
Escargot.
So, okay. Again, another thing, you see letter R is a very unique letter in this language. So when you have letter between two consonant or a vowel and a consonant, letter R always be pronounced when it appears between two letters.
Escargot. Escargot.
Escargot. Escargot, that is snails in French. Eh? Escargot. Okay? Escargot. Okay?
Escargot.
How we read that word?
Japon.
Japon. Not Japan, Japon. You see that? We say Japon. Okay? We say Japon. So those are, even if, for example, I take the word avocat and then I add letter S. Okay? Avocat plus letter S, it will still be pronounced the same as avocat. Okay? How we read that word?
Salon.
Salon, salon, salon. And we are going to learn that today. To talk about nasal sound. You see, like the Chinese, you speak from the nose. Yes, nasal sound. We are going to talk about that, and that will sum up about pronunciation. So by that time, you should be in a position to read everything in French. So that's where okay. So God willing will sum that today. So allow me to leave that at that point, and then I want to now the compound. There's a point I want to make when letter A is not silent, because I've just told you when it is silent. Okay. So one we say the letter not letter, okay, letter A, okay, is not silent when it has when it has acute accent, and that acute accent, you see the difference that I've written. It is letter A with the acute accent. Always I use the right hand. We call it in French accent aigu. So it is pronounced as close letter A. So we say A as it is. So when letter and it has that acute accent, it is not silent. Yeah, so we say that letter A is not silent when it has the acute accent on it. Again, we also say, and also when followed by the letters G, okay, without respecting the order, T, R, T, okay, R, and Z. Those, when letter A is followed by these letters, remember we said letter S, when followed by letter S, it is still silent. But when followed by letters, please take note that letter A is pronounced. Okay? Letter A is pronounced. So that is very important for you to note. Okay? As far as that explanation is concerned. So for example, when you have a word like this, you see that?
Oh.
A word like that, how will you read it?
Parler.
Parler. That?
Parler.
Parler. You see the three, they are pronounced the same. Just to help you understand what I just about there. This is acute accent, this is R. So R makes letter E to be pronounced. So we say parle. Z makes letter E to be pronounced. So the Z and R is what is silent, but letter A is not silent. So all these are pronounced the same. Okay. Yes. So that is basically what you need to know. So for example, if you have a word like this, and then you have a word ending with also ER, a word ending with ET, all of them is the same as just the E acute accent. You see what I've done?
Oh.
Yeah, so all this produces sound what? A, okay? All that produces the sound A. So very, very
Okay.
for you to know. So once I think at that point we are done with the vowels. Remember, I've said letter A is the only vowel which is silent, and also I've explained when it is not silent. So maybe examples, we have a word like that. How will you read that?
Bebe.
Bebe. Okay. Bebe. We have a word like how will you read that?
University.
V. You know that letter is letter A. And I told you about letter R. I told you also about letter R, remember?
Yes, university.
University.
University. R. University.
Okay. Then we
Reality.
have
Society.
Society. Okay. Yes.
Society. Reality. University.
Yes. So we have also that.
Faculty.
Letter U. Faculty.
Faculty.
Now you see, what is in your mind? All those words in French, in English, they end with letter Y, right? So in French, the Y is replaced by which letter in French? E acute accent.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Baby. University. Reality. Because we know it's the vowel. Just look at the vowel. After letter R is letter A. So we say re, then A, then E. So reality. Okay? Reality. So faculty. Okay?
Oh.
So
English is Y, French is acute accent.
yes.
Oh.
That sums up the simple vowels. Okay? About the compound vowels. Did we talk about them last time?
Compound vowels?
Yes.
Maybe I forgot, but I don't remember. But what you've discussed now, we talked about that. Let me see.
Let's check.
We talked about that.
Just remind you about them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Auberge.
Yeah, so
Auberge.
I want to spend very, very minimal time here. So I started with AE. We have said AE sorry. AE. Increase the smaller cut. Yes, so AE I said produce the sound same as E acute accent. Okay. So AE pronunciation is just letter A. Okay. So some words I give you a word like let's say some words, a word like that. How will you read that?
Pair.
Yeah, pay. Okay. we have a word like that. How will you read that?
Me.
The final letter here is letter. Is that pronounced?
No.
So it is M, okay?
No. Not cute.
Okay. So we say, how will you read that?
Palais.
Yeah, you see what I'm highlighting?
Yes.
Always in your mind. So A is letter A, so we say it can be at the beginning, it can be at the middle. So it doesn't matter where it appears, but of course it has to. Okay. So next one is we say the AIO, right? AIO. We say produce the sound what? The sound O, right?
O.
The sound O. So sample words, we have a word like that. Read as
O. Got to.
That
O. Got to.
etc. Okay. Then we have then we also talked about AU producing the same sound as
O.
This is also O. Sample words we have, for example, you say for example,
Shivo.
we say okay. That word, okay.
Auberge. Auberge.
etc. Okay. Then we talked about OU producing a sound word, the sound U, not U, but U. Like writing like that. So sample words we talked about, we have a word like that. You're going to see it. So how do you read that?
Loop.
Again?
Loop. Loop.
Do you pronounce letter P?
Loop. Loop.
Yes.
Loop.
How do you pronounce that?
Amour.
Amour. Now, letter R, I want to know letter R is only silent when it comes after letter E.
Oh.
As okay? Yeah. So we say Amour.
Okay.
Amour. We also have a word like this. Read as Hibu, okay? Hibu, okay? So those are sample words. Then we talked about OI produce a sound what? Wa. Okay? Wa. Where I gave you some examples. If I can call any other new one that may come in mind now. So we have a word like that. Read as Wazo, Z. Wazo. We have a word like that. Read as
What train?
Yes, train. Then we have a word like that. How do we read that?
Arrow?
Croix.
What?
Croix. We say croix.
Croix.
Yes.
Croix is what? Croix is what?
Croix is the cross.
What? Oh.
The cross.
Oh.
So UE and OUE, all of them produce the sound what? The sound we. And that sums up the French compound vowels, okay? Compound vowels. So when you have a word like this, you have a word like this. We have a word like that.
Foie gras. Ah.
So those words?
Okay. I try. Depuis?
Depuis, yes, good.
Sweet.
Huh? Come up again.
Sweet.
Yes.
And then the other one is suivre.
E at the end is suivre.
Yeah, the end is not pronounced.
Yes, so suivre.
Swiss.
Swiss, yeah, that's good. So basically, that winds up the simple vowel and compound vowels in compound.
Okay, so Molim, if you don't mind, just go back to the compound OI, which okay ends up with wa, sound wa. Okay, like the fish for poisson.
Yeah. No, fish we say poisson because it's double
poisson.
S.
Yes.
Yeah,
poisson. Okay.
Then we also have
poison.
The word poison, which is poison. Single S becomes the S, double S, S sound return. Yes.
Poisson.
Yeah. The poisson.
Okay. Poisson.
You know, like for example, if I was to write the name Oluwande, right? A name like it, okay? Oluwande is the O-L-W-A, Olua. We say someone called Oluwande, a name like that, okay? So you see, for me in French, I replace when in French, just to understand that the wa, now you put which becomes okay? Yes. Yeah. So basically, that's what happens in this language.
Louis, cousin.
Yes, in fact, there's a word. Yeah, I've heard you mentioning. I gave you that word. Cuisine. Cuisine. No, cuisine is not under that. Cuisine is under we. Yeah. So we say cuisine. Okay. Yeah. In fact, just that, so we also have that. How will we read that?
Chinois.
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 I say Chinois. Then the last one.
Chinois.
Are they pronounced the same? You see, the first one, Chinois, S is silent, but the second one, S is pronounced, which becomes Z, the E at the end. So we say Chinois, that is under nationality. So Chinese, we say Chinois, or maybe a Chinese product, masculine, we say chinois. But if that product is referring to feminine, we say chinoise. Okay. So, like when you say, we can say, for example, elle est chinoise, she is Chinese. But il est chinois, he is a Chinese. He, she. So, feminine chinois, masculine chinois. You will understand that when it comes to nationality and also learning the gender of nouns. How do you determine gender of nouns? So we talk about nouns and gender, and of course, under that we'll also learn the articles, definite and indefinite articles as language is concerned.
Chinoise.
Yes. So that is that. I think as far as what we learned last time is concerned, unless you have a question.
Yeah, I will practice makes perfect.
Okay. So now I want to talk about what we call how will you read that in French?
La prononciation.
La pronunciation. So anyone ending with S-I-O-N-T-I-O, the sound is what? Sion. So we say la pronunciation. La pronunciation.
La pronunciation.
La pronunciation.
La pronunciation.
So that is what I want to talk about now. And going to invite you to read a certain document. So maybe just to go through this document as we just a second.
Okay.
As we go through it.
Okay.
Yes. Now.
Yeah.
Pronunciations also say la pronunciation. So there are 37 speech sounds in French. Now, we already use most of them in English, just like I told you. Them again gain confidence when you speak French is very, very important. Okay. So remember, I've talked about this one I've talked about. Remember, you can see the vowels are there. The consonants, need to extract them because now the rest are the consonants. So when you talk about International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA, now to catalog speech sounds, the International Phonetic Association, let me this so that you can see clearly. Yes, so we are told the catalog speech sound, the International Phonetic Association devised the IPA, that is the National Phonetic Alphabet, to geographically represent speech sounds of spoken languages all around the world. So it's very, very important for you to understand that. But there's another document I'm going to share with you, which is in very simple, but just based on what I've explained, I want you to read these words based on what we have learned. So what I want you to understand, you see, I want you to dwell on, you see this column, the second column, and then the third one. Leave the English, so just ignore the first, then you are going to see the combination I was talking about. You see, like now here, you see the third, leave alone the heading, now the third row. See, this is what about the E acute accent, ER, RE, EZ. They are pronounced the same as what? As A. So let's try to read these words.
Papa. Garage. Touch.
Next, still letter A.
Age.
Is letter E at the end pronounced?
Age. Age.
Age.
Cable.
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 It is cable. Cable.
Cable. Touch.
So you see this, they are pronounced the same, but the meaning are not the same, as you will learn. Then the next part.
J. Equator.
OU is which sound? OU is U.
Equator.
Which letter is that after letter T?
ER, equator.
You're saying A. Is it letter A, that void? Is it letter A or letter A?
No, it is A.
We say écoutez. Écoutez.
Écoutez.
You. So this, so A you have told is O. You see the compound voice. So we say écoutez. ER is A. Écoutez. Then the next one.
Cachera.
Cachere. Not ra. Re. Remember, sound. A. A for egg. Cachere.
Cachere.
Then this.
Aimé.
Good. Aimé. Then we have got the general spelling. E, circumflex, E-T-E, R-E-A-E, still, huh? So how do we use these words?
Fate. Ballet.
Ballet, next.
Merci.
Merci. Good. Next.
Lane.
Then next.
Neige.
Neige. Snow. Good. Now, so this one you don't say. Try to read them. I'm going to explain something there.
Cela.
Yeah, so almost, but now this one says cela. Cela. You see, letter O, we say it's A, B, C, D, E. So here, after letter C, in this words, you have to know if it's read as cela, read as duma. Duma, I'm going to understand, I'm going to explain to you the nasal sound, nasal vowel. Then you say do, not le. L-E, when you have a letter, unless that letter E at the end are the acute accent, just like we saw with day, yeah, then we say, if you have a two-letter word where we have a consonant and letter E follows, that's letter A, so we say do, we say de. So for example, a word like this is read as J. A word like C. But if I add letter A, it's now said. You see that? With S, with S it is C. So we have two. Sorry, we have two. Also, we have got letter two. We say word two, but it becomes now what? A with ES. We have got me, it becomes what? Me with ES. So that's how, this. So we have got de, okay? De, a two-letter word, but if I add S, become now what? De, okay? That is basically that as far as French language is concerned. So we say cela, we say duma, we say bleu. Then you can see the two column I told you to look at, you see what I've highlighted, letter E, and you can see letter Y is also there. So how do you read those? Having in mind letter Y is the same as E, okay? Cycle. Il, good. Il. So I want to give you a word which I want you to write. How do you that word?
Bicycle.
Again?
Bicycle.
You see what I've highlighted?
Yes.
Replace letter Y with letter E.
With letter E. Bicycle.
What I've written there?
Okay, yes.
That's how you're supposed to read it.
Bicycle.
Bicyclette. Okay? The sound.
Bicycle. Bicycle.
Okay. How will you read this word? Remember the combination, the letters combination R-E?
Pays.
So this one is read as pays, like that. Let me explain. Pays, because you see, letter, we talked about the compound vowel. So we have letter R-E is the same as letter Y. You see that? But again, you turn letter Y. Say I is A, so we say pays. So pay, you combine it, but again, you still say letter Y as E. So we say pay. just this word, we have, how we do that?
Peiaicha. Peiaicha.
S.
Peiaicha.
Are you seeing letter S?
Mm.
So we say paysage.
Paysage.
Yeah, that is sceneries, okay? Not like the land, the scenery.
Paysage.
Can be mountain, can be forest. You know, when you're moving around mountainous hilly place, you know, paysage. Sceneries. That, how do
Sauvage.
Yeah, sauvage, good. Sauvage. So try to read now these ones. Letters combination, we have talked about that. So as you see, it is linked with what we had done earlier, okay? To help you. Yeah, it's just around playing around with vowels.
Okay. Rose.
Rose, Z. Letter S appearing between two vowels, the sound becomes Z, so we say rose.
Rose. Coat. Gauche. Batu.
Batu, good. Next.
Coat. Tonnerre.
Is R pronounced?
No, Don.
Don. But if it was, if it was is like DONN letter R then R, then that one is pronounced with NAR. Okay. But now I told you R is silent when it comes after letter A, A for egg. Okay.
Right. Corn.
Letter R.
Corn. Poge.
Good. Next. Remember the combination EU?
Do. For.
Vo is a wish. Do is number 2. Fo is fire. Okay. Then the last one, F is pronounced, S is silent.
Sue. So.
The last word
Shoes.
Is there letter S? No? We say
oof. Oof. Okay. Okay. Oof.
Egg.
Oof.
So with S, it means eggs.
Eggs. Oof is eggs.
For making omelette, huh?
Okay. Oof is eggs.
Then next, still the same sound as we previous. You can see the first column, the international phonetic. You can see different forms of O. You see? Are you seeing what I highlighted?
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Different forms of O, depending on the wordings. We have the form O. So we say O, but pronounce slightly differently. Okay. Yes. So we are here. The O is appearing again there. So how do you pronounce those words?
So, ho. The first one's ho.
The H is silent, but remember R is pronounced.
Ho.
We say oh, not ho, but Or.
It's just like
I don't know if you remember a word maybe in your mother tongue, we say or. Not the E,
Or,
that. So we say
or,
or. It's or. So it's the E silent, so it's pronounced as or. So we say or. Okay, that is our. You'll understand that when it comes to learning of time, of course, under this topic, under this semester, it's supposed also to learn time, dates, portion of time and date. So it's time, out is hour, the hour.
hour.
Yes. Or next,
Mobile.
mobile. Mobile. Next,
Oof.
off. Then OUI says letter O, as you can see under the International Phonetic Alphabet, it's letter O. So how do you read these words?
Okay. Foo.
Fu. We say fu.
Shoo.
Fu. F-O. No, we have got four, which is fire, but yeah, that is E, we say four. But OU, we say U. U for Uganda, so we say fu. Okay? Fu.
Foo. So, two.
Yes.
Voo. What? Voo. Do.
Good. Then the last one under that page, we have now letter U. Why U? Not U, but
Why?
U. Just like the word university. Okay?
Canoe.
Good. Next.
Moor.
Yes.
Two.
Chi.
Chi.
Actually,
Chi.
yeah, chi. So you see the V-O-U-S, V, and chi.
Yeah.
So we are going to learn that under the subject pronouns. Under the subject pronouns in French, vous et tu. Next, the last one. Flute, okay? Yes. Flute. Now, note, for the sound A, like AY, that combination, next page, for the sound A, as AY, in English, the phonetic alphabet is letter A, not the, like what they're trying to say is for you to understand is the same as it's pronounced as letter A, that is with acute accent. With acute accent. So it is, remember what we are told, it's not it is not silent. Okay? So you see, you are given this combination here, just like we had done earlier. So you see these words. Words we have read them. Remember, just like the word say. You know, you're given the word say. Say. So we say de, écoutez, cachere, tenez. Okay?
Now, cachere, amen.
Yes, so the written forms, are you with me there? Now, the written forms are ER, AE, and EL relate most of the time to the verbs, action words. As we learn with time, the verbs get conjugated. For example, the verb to love, infinitive, which I'm going to just do it now. I'm going to conjugate that verb here. I didn't do it there. So the verb we are talking about is this, the verb aimer, okay? So that verb is in the infinitive form. That verb is in the infinitive form. So you see, when you have to conjugate that verb, that is what you say. That is the conjugation of the verb aimer alongside what we call the subject pronouns, okay? Which we'll understand with time. The subject pronouns. So you see, we have learned how to conjugate to read this word. So if you avoid the subject pronoun, you see, just considering the verb alone, that verb is pronounced the same, in the first 3-person singular and the last person, that is the 3rd person plural, okay? Whatever I've put in yellow are pronounced the same. What is changing is the subject pronoun. Je, so we say j'aime, I love or I like. Tu aimes, you like or you love. Il aime, he likes or he likes. Elle aime, she likes. Nous aimons. So you see here, you slur the two, which I will explain later on when we come to that verb. So you slur the two. So we say nous aimons. Same here, which I will explain when we come to that. Okay. Vous aimez. So you slur that vous aimez, ils aiment. So meaning that first the verbs, the pronunciation changes only in the nous and, nous and vous, as far as this language is concerned. The rest are pronounced the same. Yeah. So it's just still respecting what you have said, because we say letter E is silent. You see that? That is silent. Okay. ES still silent. Okay. ES still silent. This is still silent. Then when it comes to verbs, we say that the ENT is the same as just the mute letter E. That's why I've said they are pronounced the same, just like the first 3-person singular. So 1st person singular, 3rd person singular, and of course the 3rd person plural are pronounced the same. Any first verb will come across. That was, by the way, as we learn the French pronunciation. That's what is being. That is what is being. So I want to talk about the semi-vowels. Semi-vowels. Okay. So we are told. I want you again to take note of the 2nd column and the 3rd column. So the 4th column is in English. So I want to talk about the French. I want to limit myself to French. So we have got the first one I, then double L, then Y. You see that? These are considered semi-vowel. So in most of the words, when you have a word which is got an I followed by double L, the sound becomes what? Y. Okay, the sound becomes what? Y. The sound becomes Y. For example, let me just give you another word. So for example, you have a word like this. You see that? So we have got I followed by double L. So this one becomes what? Y. So how will you read that word? Brie?
Bria?
Yeah.
Brie.
Yes. Yeah. Because R is silent. So what we are saying? We say yes. Okay? We have a word like this. How will you read it?
Travailler.
Yes,
Travailler.
Yeah, I wrote it wrong way. It'll be like this. How will you read it?
Travailler.
Yeah, travailler. Travailler. This is a verb to work. Then the first one, briller, is a verb to shine. Okay? To shine. Shine is something, or to make something shine. Briller. Okay? Yeah, so that is basically what we are being told here as far as. So, how will you read these sample words? just I know where the confusion is. Just return the sound of letter E. Just return the sound letter E. But now when you find L, that's when you talk about letter Y. You get it? So that word is just read as we have learned before. It is read as P. Okay? P. Okay?
P. Okay. P. Leo.
E is also say that is a place. Place we say here is the foot. Leo is a place. Then now P-I-L-L-E-T. How do you pronounce that in French?
Billet.
Yes. It is silent.
Yeah.
We say billet. Billet is the ticket. It can be the train ticket. It can be the air ticket. But for the bus, we talk of let me just write it. I want you to read it now that you're talking about pronunciation. This word exists in French. How will you read that?
Oh. The ticket?
Yeah, ticket. Not ticket, we say ticket. So tickets for example, match, maybe or in a cinema, theater, we talk of ticket. Bus, we talk of ticket. But now for the train, in French, we talk of billet. For the flight, we talk of billet, okay? Billet. But also billet also note, the currency note, the note in terms of, I don't know, which currency do you use? The yen, how do you call it?
Yeah, Japanese yen, yeah.
Japanese yen. Yeah. So when you have the paper money, so some you have 50 notes. So the word billet is not like just like in Kenya, now 1,000 or you want them in terms of 500 notes or 100 notes or 200 notes. So that word also means the note in terms of currency. We talk of billet. Okay?
Oh.
Billet means the ticket, but limited to either we talk about the phone or when you're taking a flight. So someone, you are at the airport, someone asks you, vous avez du billet, did you have a ticket? That means the air ticket, okay? Yeah, so it is good to understand what context are you supposed to use the two. But ticket for the past, I know there are countries like even where I was in Morocco, they are advanced. You can buy the ticket, and you know it is fixed. It doesn't matter where you are like. So if the vehicle, if the bus was going from Thika to Nairobi or Kisumu Nairobi, it doesn't matter where you are paying the same. You are paying the same amount with someone going as destination. Yes. For us Kenyans at Africa up, we hope one day we'll be there. In order. Yes, so that is that as far as whatever I wanted to explain is. So we say billet, then the word one is now yo-yo. Read as yo-yo. You don't say yo-yo. Yo-yo. Just the word yell as in English as you so there. Also O-U-O. Okay? So W. So we say this word is read as we say what? What? Oh, you see that? What? That's how we write west in French, by the way. You see that, the second one. So we say west, then point, corner, then we say moi, less. So basically, this is just repeating what we have talked about. You, lui, and will. This one we talked about. It's like the word sweet in English, okay? But the word sweet also exists in French, especially type of a room. The type of rooms, suite, ambassador, depending on how the hotel chooses to name the types of they have. Now, I want to talk about the nasal vowel, and that will mark actually the end of our lesson today. By that, once we do this, Silvanus, I expect you with time, of course, you can be telling at the beginning, but once I will say confidently that you should be in a position to read anything, whether you understand it or not in French. So don't know whether I give you some few minutes break.
Yeah, it's okay. We can continue. That's fine.
We continue, but
Yeah.
do I mean to take some water? Just
Sure, sure. Please. Even 5 minutes, okay.
Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Silvanus.
Yeah, please. I'm there.
Yes, so I want you to take notes on this. Huh? Something I want
Okay.
to. So just write the nasal vowels. Nasal.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
So just write when a vowel,
Okay.
when a vowel or vowel combination.
When a vowel.
Yeah, so when I say a vowel, I mean simple vowels. Remember, we have learned simple vowel and compound vowels, okay?
Yeah.
When a vowel or vowel combination
Mm.
is followed by letter M or N, is followed by letter M,
letter M.
M for mango, or N for nap, is followed by letter M or N, comma.
Yes.
M and N are not pronounced. The M and N are not pronounced. They only serve to mark nasalization. They only serve to mark nasalization. They only serve to mark. They only serve to mark. They only serve to mark nasalization. So we talk about nasal vowel. They only serve to mark nasalization. So this is what I'm talking about. Nasalization.
Nasalization. Okay.
They only serve to mark nasalization. So this is what I want to explain what nasalization is. And I've not mentioned any letter apart from letter M and letter N. Those two letters is what brings a lot of confusion, which make people to tend to think that French is difficult. Only the two letters M and N, where you speak from, you speak from. Yes. And I also want you to note that this is the only time a vowel loses its original sound. This is the only time. This is the only time the vowel loses its original sound, as you have learned A, E, O, U, and Y. Okay? So anytime you see a vowel or a vowel combination followed by letter M and letter N, you have to think twice how you're supposed to do that word. So once you understand those basic elements, then you can read the word in French.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. You done?
Yes, I've written down when a vowel. Okay. When a vowel, simple ones, in bracket, combination is followed by letter M or N. M and N are not pronounced. They only serve to mark nasalization.
Yeah,
this is the only. Okay.
So I've explained what nasalization is. Okay? So remember, I've not said they are silent. I said they're not being said, not pronounced. That means as long as they're silent. So you smell the nasal, not nasalization. Nasal. You smell the N and M. Okay, as you are going to see in a short while. So that is that. And remember, I've talked about only letter M and letter N as the consonant. Those are the two consonants. You know, you read from the nose. So let me take you back to the document so that you just now you see we are told. You see that's the sound. This is the sound you are going to find. You see what I've highlighted? Yeah, so that sound is going to find. So this combination, it is as simple as this. You see those combinations, AM, AN, they produce the same sound as what? As there's letter O. I want you to get what nasal sound is. We have got letter O. O for Otieno. Then we have got You get the smelling the N. The O-N and N produce sound what? But we also have letter O without the N or without the M, like letter O, opera, but we say So sample words you are given here. But before we read those sample words, let me just make myself clear. Try to read those two words. The first one, how do you read the first one?
Bon.
Again?
Bon.
And that?
Bo.
And then the last one?
Bo.
So you see, the last word pronounced the same, but the first one is a difference. There's a difference between the first two. So the first one is bon. You get now what nasal sound is. The N is not coming clearly, but how will you read this?
Bon.
You get the difference. The first one is, the second one is bon. The N is pronounced because what? There is a vowel. So there's no nasal vowel in the second one because we say again, when letter M and letter N are followed immediately by a vowel or a vowel combination, then we no longer talk about what? The nasal vowel. We never talk about nasalization because the N or M is pronounced so long as there is a vowel immediately after them. So bon, bon, bo. So the first one is nasalized. So we say bo, bo, bon, bo, bo. The last one is bo. Second last is bo. But now we say bon, we say bon. So based on that explanation, how will you read these sample words? Remember I said also this is the only time a vowel loses its sound as we as you already know. So how do you read that, those words?
Okay. So the one you've highlighted?
Yeah, that column, all of them.
Okay, so taunt.
Remember, it is on. RA produces sound on. So we say taunt. You get
taunt.
Taunt. Next.
Taunt. Cambriolet.
Cambriolet, almost there.
Cambriolet. Taunt.
So the first one and the third one are pronounced the same.
Taunt.
Taunt. The last one?
Taunt. Member.
Membre. Yeah, membre. Member, in French we say
member.
Read that in French.
Member. Oh. Apartment.
In French.
Apartment.
See, I want you to get the what have I noted? Any word ending with MENT become what? More. Because the EN is on. So apart, we say apartment. 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 So we say
apartment.
Then we say
apartment. Government.
Gu, OU is U. So gouverne. V. You see that letter is letter? It's letter A. So we say gouvernement. Remember I told you about letter R? So we say gouvernement. Yeah. In French, we say gouvernement. Then, how do you do this?
Gouvernement. Parlement.
Parlement. You see, parlement is parliament, which comes from the word the verb to speak. You know, parliament where they speak, you know? Yeah. So it's come from the word parliament, by the way, comes from the French word parler. Parler to speak, which we learn when we come to verbs. Parlement. Then the next one.
L'air.
Again?
L'air.
O-N. E-N produces sound what? Oh. I want you to have that in mind. Long. Then the last one.
Okay, just repeat again. E-N produces the sound O.
Not O, but O. They spell the N and M. Like E-N and E-M produce the same sound as O. So E-N, letter A plus N or plus M. Letter A plus A or plus M produce the sound what? O. Just like, for example, we have, how will you read that? How will you read them?
Okay. Lot.
Lot.
Then the second one, lot. Okay.
Are you reading which one? This one's?
Yeah. Lot, so the first one.
The first one is long, the T silent, remember?
Yeah, long.
Then this one is launt.
Long.
And how do you this ones? The last three?
Launt.
You see what I've highlighted? I'm asking that.
Yeah.
How do you read it?
Long chair. Long.
Long R is R pronounced.
Loans.
No, it's lonse.
Loans.
R is letter
Is.
R after E, R, T, and Z. The E is pronounced. So lonse. Then the next one.
Chante.
Good. Next.
Danse.
Don't say good. Then the last two.
Étudiant.
Étudiant, good. You are getting it now. Then the last one.
Étudiant.
You see the end is letter E. So what's the difference between the two? In terms of pronunciation, what are you supposed to say?
Étudiante.
Yes. So that is gender. So for example, a lady will say, je suis étudiante. For example, a lady speaking will say, je suis étudiant à ZTech. Okay? Je suis étudiante à ZTech. Okay? But for you say, je suis étudiant. Okay? Je suis étudiant à ZTech. So when you're speaking in fact, you have to be very careful because remember this is a profession must agree with the gender. So you see that étudiant, étudiant. Okay? Étudiant, étudiante, that one you understand when it comes to. So we don't say étudiant. You see here, nasal sound. So basically just playing around with this. So but then once you understand this, trust me, reading becomes very, very easy in French. Étudiant. Okay, so I think I'm done with that. We can move to the next combination. So we're done with that. Now, the second one here. I want to be very, very keen. There. Anytime, remember we talk about a whole lot of vowel combination, as you can see. So all of that will sound Look at my lips. Not okay. So like the word, for example, based on what I've said, try to read that word. Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
Try to read those sample words I've given you.
Okay.
I've said.
Okay. Simple.
Sample. Not sample, but sample. Sample. Next
sample.
one.
Singer.
Is E at the end pronounced?
No. Singer.
No, it cannot be C. The N. See this N to become what? I want to get that sound. I-N. So that we say sample. We say singe. We say pain. Pain, bread. Singe is monkey. Okay, pain is bread. Okay. Then the last one, try the last one.
Dauphin.
Dauphin. Dauphin.
Dauphin.
Dauphin. Then
Dauphin.
try that.
Lapin.
Yeah. Once you do that sound is very simple. Say simple, singe, pain, dauphin, lapin. Let me give you another one here. How do you, those words are written here, the two of them? The three actually.
Martin.
Ta. Did you say? Vilvanus, did you say Martin?
No. Martin. Martin.
It is Mata. Mata. You know Martin. You know Martin in German means small. Huh?
Oh, really?
German, huh? No. How do you say small in your mother tongue?
Martin.
Yeah. So that word we say Mata. You know, I normally joke with this word when I'm teaching. Don't read that word as Martin. It is Mata. Mata. So you can relate. You know, I told you the language you speak can help you now. How do you shift to now correct sound? So we say Mata. Then what's the difference now? The second one there. How do you what will make it different? You see the letter R.
Yeah.
In French, the word Martin. Now in French, if that person is from a French country, then that person's name will be what? Martin.
Okay?
Martin. Okay, not Martin, but Martin. And the last one, how do you read the last one?
Cousin.
In French. OU, remember the combination of OU, okay? Then we have now the sound IN, which is, so we say cousin. Cousin. But I want to challenge you now. If at all we have that word, and then that word, how will you read them? No, sorry. How will you read them? The last two.
Martin.
Is there still a nasal sound?
Martin.
I'm asking, is there a nasal sound in the last two?
No.
So we say, meaning each vowel will regain its sound originally as we know as E. So we say Martin. You see the difference? Martin, Martin now, in. Because of the letter E after letter N, we never talk about what? The nasal sound. Remember, they explained that when you have a vowel after letter N or letter M, then the vowel will regain their sound as we have learned initially, okay? So we say Martin, then the last one?
Cousin,
good. Cousin. So I believe with practice, I think I will also post this this Word document I'm using to explain.
Okay.
I think it will help you.
Martin.
Yes. So we say Martin cousin. Yes. So basically, now let's go back to the document and see the sample words. So sample words you are given there, we say pain, lamb, sambal, okay? Lamb, then pain, okay? Pain. Pain, so meaning the first one and the last one, they're pronounced the same. You see that? Pain. Then we say lamb, we say sambal. Remember the letter Y is like the letter E. Just like when you replace letter Y and letter E, it's the same thing. Okay? We say sambal, we say pain. Then the ON and OM, more or less, I always say it's the same sound as what? As the first one we had seen. as the first one. We say bonbon. Bonbon are sweets. Sweet, we say bonbon. Bonbon. Then pompier, bonbon. Bonbon are sweets. So if you add S, they're sweets. And also the word I'd given you, now let me just add another one on the same. We have that. How will you read that?
Balcon.
Very good. That?
Japon.
But how will you read the last one?
Japonais.
Very good. You see, you are getting it. Japonais, that's a Japanese masculine, okay? But now a lady, we say Japonaise. You see that? Japonaise. So this statement.
Okay.
Which city are you?
Tokyo.
So try to read that statement.
Je suis à Tokyo, au Japon.
As simple as that. You see, you can read Sylvanus. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Je suis à Tokyo, au Japon. You may not understand what it means. For me, that is not important now. Remember, I told you, you should not struggle to read at the same time struggling to understand. So you may understand, but now reading you've taken care of. So that's why you can go out of your way using a dictionary and learn so many things on your own because you can read confidently. And of course, through practice, you cannot, we say Rome was not built within a day. It took the Romans many years to build a city like Rome where people now normally admire, they want to go there for their honeymoon and ABCD, okay? Through practice, resilience, it comes to pass.
Yeah. Okay. I practice.
Yes. Okay.
So and yeah, Mwalimu also in the food production, there's so many words of French.
Yeah, exactly. I always tell people when you talk about garde manger, you talk about
garde manger, maître,
poissonnier,
poisson.
Yes, we have the word chef is also chef de rang, chef de partie.
Chef de partie.
We have saucier. We have table d'hôte. We have table d'hôte, à la carte. Those are even the word menu. The word menu is a French. So it is important for you. Even the word cuisine is also French. Yes.
So the other day I counted so many French words, so I realized, wow, okay.
Exactly. So you see, that's what I'm saying. The pronunciation we are learning now is supposed to help you to read those words correctly. I normally hear people say garde manger. It is wrong. It is garde manger. Because you see, let me write this word. It comes from this word, you see that. That's how it's written. But now the AN here, you see that. The AN make that to be manger, not manger. Okay?
Manger.
So we talk about the word saucier. So, you see, so S-U. I'm sure. Saucier, you see that? Saucier. Okay? Saucier.
Yeah.
We talk about the word sauce. Sauce. It's a French word. Sauce. It's a French. So we say sauce de tomate, for example. Sauce de tomate.
Then there is rôtissier or rôtissier. So something like
rôtissier.
The one who wrote.
From the verb rôti. Rôti. You see, when you say rôti, nyama imefanya nini? How do we say it? So when you say rôti, is it roasted, something like that?
Yeah, rôtissier.
Rôtissier.
It's I sort of the one who knows
Yeah,
breathes
exactly.
and
TCA. So those are that is the benefit of actually I always say with all confidence good is doing because if at all you're supposed to learn a foreign language and you have got options, so many options, for me I would advise with dealing with that to do not German but a French language. But of course if you are language already, then there's no need you go and learn another language. But when it comes to food production, food and beverage, of course, it involves a lot of the French terminology. So that is important. Okay.
That's what I noticed. It's so important.
Yeah. So this language is supposed to help you to understand other
hospitality industry. I think French would be very good, especially it would be really good.
Exactly. So it's a plus. It's only that some of us never take this thing seriously. I always tell students that they should not go, they should help even the teacher to do terminology because for their own good, they're supposed to be pronounced. Now, when you talk about what does it mean? We talk patable dot, what does it mean? When you talk about the cuisine, we talk about French cuisine. So we talk about the Kenyan cuisine. So it is important.
Like I see the word F-O-I-E, foie gras. I don't know how to pronounce F-O-I-E. Foie gras. F-O-I-E.
That is foie. It is
foie. Foie.
Because the island. So you see, foie. Yeah. So even you see, like we write the word salad. Salad. Even the word say dessert. That's dessert. You see. Yeah, those it's important to know this. And that's why I was telling you pronunciation is very, very important in this language. And I told you we are going to find to take some time because once you understand this, it will be very easy for you now to even you can do research on your own and get so many things right. So that is that. The last thing I want to talk about is now the UN. This is very simple to me. The UN and UM is producing now we see, the IN, don't confuse this with the IN and IM. So we have got the mouth, the lips are a bit, tight. La pan, la pan, fan, singe. But now UM is like we say umbrella. You see the word umbrella.
Yes.
Okay? Not but So like this one, the first one said as the second one said as bra, okay? Then can you read the last two?
Bra, landy.
Landy, good.
Parfum.
Parfum.
Parfum. Parfum.
Perfume in French, we say parfum. In fact, if you have a perfume, go and check. It is written in French. Something like this.
Yeah.
Something like this. I want you to read it now in French. You're going to find something like that, I'm certain.
Yeah, I see this.
Eau parfum. Eau parfum.
Eau parfum.
Yes.
Meaning what? Eau
water. Eau is water, parfum is perfume. So eau parfum is, perfume look like water. It's watery, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's eau parfum. That is how perfume is written. Yes, eau parfum. Yes. So we say lundi, that is days of the week, lundi. So which I think we'll talk about next time. So you see, those are These are the French words. So we also have a word like this. How will you read that?
Common.
Comma.
Comma.
Mm-hmm.
Command.
Comma. And then the other one, I want to take note of when letter E is, when a vowel of letter E is coming after, immediately after letter N. So we no longer talk about the nasal sound. So we say that one is now un. We know we have got and un. Is un. EU is une. So the first one is nasalized. We say okay. But now the second one is now un. So we say commune. Comma, masculine, commune, feminine. Just like I've talked about this word. So how will you read that?
Cocoon.
Yes, cocoon. Then the other one I've just said is what? Un. Okay. So how will you read the last two?
Simon.
Then the last one?
Simone.
Simone. Yeah, what was that? So you see, in French, you can find someone, a lady called Simone. You can find a lady called Martine. Are you getting me? Martine. Yeah. It's a feminine name. Martine. Simone, a lady. Martine, a lady. But now Simone, Martin, that is a man's name. So that one is, as far as the nasal sound, nasal vowel is concerned. Okay? So I want to just a minute. If I have a document here, you can try to read as we wind up. Okay? Let me just stop sharing so that I look for it. So the document I shared with you is different from this, but they're the same. No, we're talking about the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
I can upload the both of them also. So let me check. So let me share my screen again. Take your time. You go through. You go through this.
Okay.
That. Then these are now different phrases that that I want you to read. These are now different. Yes, just to practice reading.
Okay.
Put, now application of what we have learned. If yes, so just take your time and try to read as we wind up.
Okay. Bonsoir, je suis Dixon. Je suis professeur. Bonsoir.
The R is pronounced.
Bonsoir. Oh. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Je suis Dixon. Je suis professeur de François.
The from?
De français.
Français. Français. Remember
Français.
the
Oh.
see
Français.
we say
Uh-huh.
Français, you see. Then we have what compound vowel, IE produce which sound? A. So we say Français. Okay? Just like we say France, just like we say France, not France, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
France. Français.
Okay.
Dessiner.
Enseigne. When letter N come after letter G, the sound become nyan. So we say j'enseigne.
J'enseigne. Roger.
Bro,
It's
that's a name.
Roger.
Rochelle.
Roger. It's sa mère.
Good.
Nous parlons français en classe.
Nous parlons en classe. You see the EN?
En classe.
So practice will come to pass. So we say bonsoir, je suis Dixon. So you cannot say Dixon. That is a name. So we say Dixon. That's my name. You cannot change your name in the language.
Yeah.
Okay? So we say bonsoir, je suis Dixon. Je suis professeur de français. J'enseigne Rochelle et sa mère. Nous parlons français en classe. That is reading, okay? Read that statement.
Elle est professeur.
Yeah, elle est professeur. Good. Next one.
Je suis en Nairobi avec ma famille.
Famille. Remember double L?
Famille. Famille.
Famille.
Avec ma famille.
Next.
Famille. Rochelle est au Kenya.
Rochelle est?
Rochelle is
S pronounced? Remember I told you when you have two consecutive consonants, they are both silent. So you cannot pronounce letter S because there's no vowel after letter S. So we still say what? A. So
Rochelle est au Kenya.
Next.
Je suis à Paris en France.
Je suis à Paris?
En France.
En France, hein? Next.
Je suis en Nairobi au Kenya. Raphaël est à Lavington. Nous sommes.
Nous
sommes. Nous sommes.
Good.
Nous sommes au Uganda. Je suis.
This one you slur. So we say Uganda. N and O on Uganda. Then.
On Uganda. Je suis Kenyan. Kenyan.
You understand why I've stopped there? Masculine, feminine. Français, français. Anglais, anglais. Canadien, canadienne. Okay? So,
Kenyan.
Yes. So that one we'll tackle it more when it comes to the nationality. But again, you have to understand what you have done as far as the situation is concerned. So of course, through practice, you should be in a position to read. So I just want you to read the last part, this one here. The last
Mon père.
Mon. N is not pronounced. Nestor. Mon père.
Kenyan,
Kenye,
Kenyan, Mame, Kenyan. Moi, je suis François de Paris.
OI. OI is what? Wa. Remember that?
I is? Moi.
Right.
Moi.
Yeah, you have to think of so many things at the same time. That's why I say practice makes perfect. Eh? Yes, so it's moi, je suis française de Paris. Okay? Then someone asks you, tu es Kenyan? Tu es Kenyan? You see the question mark. Tu es Kenyan? No, je suis Italian. Okay? Je suis Italian. So I want to wind up there, gentlemen. And
Okay.
I believe you learned something. So maybe the time, just take your time, go through the notes, make notes. Should you have any challenge, you are free to get me. And as we have agreed, next time we will discuss that along as the weeks progresses. If you are free on Saturday morning,
so Saturday morning, so that is your morning there,
Even at 7 is okay with me. So long as, I know.
Okay, so good. So let's arrange as we go along, and next week let's do it from 8 o'clock. All right.
I will inform the HOD because it's also good that she's aware that the class has been moved.
Sure. Yeah. Great. Okay.
This lesson has been recorded, so I will post it. I will post it on the portal, so that we also do a review. No.
All right.
As you may have not grasped everything, but as you listen again, I'm sure it will. So thank you so much for your time.
Not at all. Thank you so much for today. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate it.
Okay, so thank you so much, and do have a wonderful. Now I don't know what's the time now there.
Oh, okay. Time here is 17 minutes past 1 in the morning.
17 minutes past 1.
Yeah.
Wow. So it means a difference of almost how many hours?
6 hours. We are ahead by 6 hours. Yeah. So while your time there is like 7 something in the evening, right?
It is 7:17.
Yeah.
7:17 hours.
Yeah.
You have few minutes, few hours to sleep. You must have taken your supper before attending class, eh?
Yeah. Long time ago.
Okay. Then you can revisit what remains. Also, you gain some energy before you go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and do have a wonderful time, because now it is morning there. It's no longer night.
It is morning. Yeah.
For us as we prepare to go to sleep. Until next time, take care.
Please take good care of yourself. Be blessed and stay safe.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Till next time. Yes, I'm done. I've been calling to inform you that Miss Gloria Ortiz has been arrested and has been charged with drug trafficking.
Tonight at 8 p.m. What am I going to say to Sandy? Well, tell him the truth so he finally sees the kind of woman his mother is.
I just think that whatever lie I tell him would still be painful.
But at least he still has you.